Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Cheers, squares. Ooh, that's tart. I'm having a bagel with cream cheese. It's my first bagel this week, I think. Sometimes I get stuck in, having the same thing for a long time. So I've been trying to switch it up. How are you? Good morning. I don't have anything you can eat. I didn't even cut an apple this morning. It's only a few minutes after 7. Not sure why I'm up, but I'm up. It's okay. I have the day off, and I want to... No, honey. And I want to spend it batch cooking again. Stop it. So, early is good. I like getting started early, especially if it's going to be hot. The humidity was supposed to die down today, so I guess we'll see. But I mean, we have AC, so we don't really feel it if we're in the house. And I will put on the AC early to cut the humidity. I'm not sure why my hair is so frizzy, which is telling me that the humidity is not dying down. Yesterday I worked until 1:30. Left there and had to go right on my phone onto Zoom meeting for my workshop. If my orange juice seems kind of faded, although it might not look like it, it's because it's half water. Does anybody else do that? I can't drink straight up orange juice sometimes. Most times. I find it too acidic. And it hurts my stomach. We can't have this. No. So many customers coming in for Pride gear. That I would say our little table of Pride stuff is running out pretty soon. We do have some stuff left, though. That being said, Torrid shipping is taking a long time lately. It's the 17th. There's stuff on there that I've ordered from the 3rd that hasn't shipped yet. That's not normal for them. So I'm not sure what's going on with that. Sometimes I order something and get it in a few days. That being said, it says right on the website that they're changing shipping. Maybe they're changing companies? Right now they send it with Pure Later, I believe. I should know since I ordered it so much. I'm trying to remember if it's Pure Later or FedEx. Anyway, I wonder who they're going to switch to, and I hope it's better. Instead of worse. I know that sometimes companies that use Pure Later have troubles. So maybe that's why. Oh well. So be it. I am spending my day off batch cooking again. Because in the freezer right now, we have a whole ton of containers that just have mashed potatoes. There are a few now that have barbecue tofu, because Axel made it last night for us. And then I've got a bunch of green beans made, some roasted cauliflower. I'm going to do roasted sweet potatoes. Oh, I have to cook the gardener's pie today. And that's going to also go in a bunch of other containers. I would ideally like to fill at least 2 shelves of the stand-up freezer filled with meals. It sounds like a lot, but it'd probably only be enough for, like, maybe a month. I could probably do a full month of meals. And the reason why I'm doing that is because I'm going to be pet sitting so much. So I want to just get that done, because I do like taking a healthy meal when I go to places that aren't at home. So for those of you who don't know, if you're new, welcome to my channel. My name is Monica, aka Miss Mo, and I suffer from an eating disorder called binge eating disorder. Had it my whole entire life, but I am, let me check how many days free I am from binge eating. Dun dun dun. I am, hold on, it's loading. 340 days. Hello. I can't even believe that. Blows my mind. Oh my god. So I am 340 days binge free. Now, for me, my abstinence, because I attend Overeaters Anonymous Zoom meetings online, and you have to, choose what your abstinence is going to be. For me, my abstinence is free from binge eating. Unfortunately, I have had days where I have been really close to having a binge. I've overeaten a lot. Because it's like I get into a trance. Does anybody else who is an overeater feel that way? I know that the people in my group have talked about it openly and do feel the same way. So I feel like we're kind of like, you're out of it when you're in that moment. And sometimes you don't even realize what you're eating until it's over, and then you just deny it anyway. So, see, even though I diluted the orange juice, I can still feel it on my tongue. It's weird. Anyway, so when I go to other people's houses and I'm going to be alone, that was my time that I would binge really badly. I would order all kinds of takeout food, and I would eat and eat and eat until I got sick, and then probably eat more. I've talked about that many times in my videos. And I hate it, but it's just something that I do. It's an illness, right? So, I often talk about my, some people call it sobriety, some people call it abstinence. So my abstinence to me is very important. Obviously, it's gotten me, feeling better, and just spiritually, I'm so different now from once I started OA meetings and got a really good connection with my higher power, who I call God. To each their own. You can call it whatever you want as long as you have a higher power in any 12-step program. Although I have to say that there are groups for even people who are atheist and don't believe in a higher power. So there's also that. I don't know what they attribute their abstinence to, because I haven't been to any of those meetings. So I can't speak for that. But I think it's amazing that it's so inclusive because it needs to be. Um, that being said, my higher power, which is God, has gotten me through so much in my life. And I can honestly say that during the pandemic, I was lost at the beginning. I was so lost. I went from having my private chef gigs pretty much every day of the week to doing nothing for months and months and months. And of course, self-soothing, I would eat. And it got really bad to the point that I said something to my ex-girlfriend. And, she was like, why do you do that? And I said, I don't know. Like, it's just something that I do. I ate so much that I felt so sick. And it happened 3 times in 1 week. 3 times in 1 week. And, that was even a smaller amount compared to what it used to be. But I was more aware of it this time. So she said, well, what are you going to do about it? And I said, well, my friend's been asking me to join OA and Overeaters Anonymous. Explained to her what it was. And I said, there's meetings online every single day. At that point, there was only the 11 o'clock meeting that I was going to. But there are meetings basically 24 hours a day on the Overeaters Anonymous site. You can check it. And it's all on Zoom. Or the ones that I'm going to, obviously. There are face-to-face meetings. I just don't know where because, the world was on lockdown. So, nowadays, I'm sure that there are face-to-face meetings compared to before, especially. So, I went to this group, and for the first couple of weeks, if not months, I didn't say anything. Didn't introduce myself, because there's a little chat window that you can go into on a Zoom meeting. Didn't introduce myself, didn't say anything, didn't have my camera on, didn't have my microphone on, just listened. And the inspiration and the hope and the, openness and vulnerability and love that poured out of these people was just outstanding. So I slowly started to just say hello. I would unmute my mic and say, hi, my name is Monica. I'm just claiming my seat. Overeater, binge eater. And, I would state my days of abstinence. And slowly but surely, I started to put my name in the chat room, like in the chat window, I'll call it. And, just basic information. If I didn't feel like talking that day, like, hi, my name is Monica. And I would introduce myself and my number of days of abstinence and whatever. And say that I was available for chat. And I would give my phone number. And then I, because everybody was talking about WhatsApp, because then that way you can talk to anybody around the world and you don't have to pay for it. So I joined WhatsApp and then started doing it that way. And I have met the most beautiful, amazing people. Oh my God. Honestly, lifelong friends that become family. And I still remember the first time that another fellow used the term family and I started crying. It meant so much to me because I have used that word or term or whatever you want to call it, phrase, forever. Combined word. There you go. Because, to me, there are a lot of people in the world who have tumultuous families and kind of, take themselves away from that situation and make a life of their own. And their friends become their chosen family. So I call it family. Combined words are awesome. So, these people have really become important in my life. And the program has saved my life. So for anybody who's looking for something, OA might not be the one for you, but definitely keep looking. Don't ever give up on something, especially yourself. that there is a solution to things. It's just a matter of finding it. And you are worth the time and the effort and the energy and the love that you're going to pour into yourself in order to find this for you. So, speaking from personal experience, I can say that I went from a very depressed, I don't even know what other words to call it, but a very depressed soul to a very different person. And I don't have a healthy relationship with food just yet because I'm not there yet. But I'm getting there. And that's the most important part. I'm actively working on it, and I am so proud of that fact. Somebody had said to me one time that being proud of yourself is not a good thing. I don't think so. You deserve to be proud of yourself, especially when you work hard on yourself. And, making yourself better is really not easy when you've suffered with things that are so detrimental to your health, mental, physical, spiritual being. That is my TED Talk for today. I didn't think I was going to even have anything to talk about today, but I'm very passionate about this, obviously. So that's it for today, my friends. I will really get into this maybe at another time, where my whole talk will be about Overeaters Anonymous. And maybe what I could do also is look into other programs for people who aren't into the spiritual side of it, because I do know that there are definitely groups for you. So, but again, there are also groups within OA that are not based around spirituality. So, there are groups for everybody. All right, friends, I love you so much. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you know when I put up a new video. You're awesome. I love you. Bye.